Here's today's skate outfit. Just got back from school. Got a 90 on my quiz. But yeah, I just left early because, bro, professor is just reading off the PowerPoint, and at that point, like, I can learn at home, and that's what I did. Actually, like, I learned more when I was at home because he even showcases his PowerPoint presentation and like of him talking. So it's like I learned more at home when he was presenting online than actually in-person lecture. So yeah, so I left early, about to go skate before I pick up my parents from the airport. So yeah, let's have a good time. How you guys doing? Today is day 75 hour. Today's quote is, "Every human is an artist, and this is the main art that we have, the creation of our story," by Don Miguel Ruiz. For me, when I read this quote, I was like, what a banger. Like really think about it. Every human is an artist, and this is the main art that we have, the creation of our story. Do you understand? It's like, bro, you are an artist, and what you are painting is your life. It is your story. What do you want to be known for? Right? Like, dude, think about that. You have the power to create who you want to be. Right? Like, dude, think of it as a video game. Like, you can choose what your character looks like, how he dresses, how he talks, what's his strengths, what are his weaknesses, what are his skills. Like, bro, you decide, bro, and like be the main character of your story. So yeah, for me, when I read this, it was like, wow, like just what a great quote. And Don Miguel is the author of Four Agreements, which is a book that I want to read. I want to read that series. So for today's reading, we finished a chapter. So I'm just gonna go over the chapter to make sure that we got all the nonverbals of the hands. So our hands execute very delicate movements, and they can reflect very subtle nuances within the brain. Our brain notices our hands a lot, so like it's very crucial to see how people talk with their hands, or how even you communicate with your hands. Like I said, our brains give a disproportionate amount of attention to the wrists, palms, fingers, and hands as compared to the rest of the body. People respond positively to effective hand movements. If you wish to enhance your effectiveness as a persuasive speaker, at home, at work, even with friends, attempt to become more expressive in your use of hand movements. Right, so like just be talking with your hands. When we're communicating with people, it's important that they can see your hands. It's just a very crucial part of the communication process, since like he said, that our brains give a disproportionate amount of attention to our hands. So like, make sure you are showing your hands. Handshakes are very important, especially like between men. Like a very firm handshake is what you're supposed to be doing. Like, we all know when we get that little flimsy handshake, we all automatically go like, we already think negative of the person. So make sure you stand firm and just like give a firm handshake. Also, he was talking about just embracing different cultures and um, how they communicate with their hands. Like for example, in the Muslim world, there's a lot of like hand holding behavior. So like something that here in America, a lot of men don't hold hands, right? So like if they go and meet someone who's Muslim, like they're gonna be like, what the hell? It's like, no, like it's part of their culture, right? Same way, like with the Thais, they don't shake hands like to greet, like they do this. That's why you see me at the end. I do that. So it's knowing with different cultures and being open-minded. Like for example, in Latin cultures, yes, we shake hands, but we also hug as well. And that's very important to be open-minded. It gives you different perspectives of life. Finger pointing is a very negative connotation. Like, as a kid, nobody wanted to be like pointed at because it's like you're in trouble. Preening behaviors. This is like clearing stuff off of you. Like it's good to like clean, but not when others are talking towards you because it's very negative. Biting, like your nails, is a sign of like anxiousness. Also, like when you want to be not confrontational, palm of your hands, like so they can see it, so like you're not coming out as a threat. To show that you are confident in yourself, hand stapling. How may I help you, sir?
Look at that dog. Look at that dog. I didn't even play.
I'm about to. So hand stapling is showing a high confidence gesture, which is like this or a variation of this. So let's say like I'm talking like this, and all of a sudden I go like when I'm just communicating, like let's say I point, and then I go from here to here. This indication is that like, ooh, like I'm not as confident as I was. It's just showing as being stressed or concerned. Showing your thumbs, like if we were, like if I had my thumb out like this, like it's just showing confidence. If you're hiding away your thumb, like you're showing like you're stressed or concerned. It says like if you look at people as like John F. Kennedy, you'll notice like him like with his thumb out. So like another thing is like thumbs out like this. This is like positive thoughts, like that. That's like, ooh, like there something changed in his thought process. So like good, bad. But all this is members based on context. There's something called gentle framing. What men do is like they'll put like their thumb in their waist and then like their hand pointing towards their genitals. So it's called gentle framing. Frozen hands. Research tells us liars tend to gesture less, touch less, and move their arms and legs less than honest people. So if you notice someone's talking and then all of a sudden there's like they freeze, like they might be lying. So look for hand and arm movements that are suddenly restrained. They say a lot about what is going on in a person's brain. Let's see. Some people, if they're stressed out, they're pacifying, they'll be like this. Like this is like very pacifying behavior. Or people when they touch their necks, it's because they're stressed out. Let's see. Neck touching is one of those behaviors that is so reliable and accurate that it truly merits our close attention. Any like hand withdrawal may happen in seconds, but is very accurate, real-timing indicator of the person's feelings. One of the most important observations you can make in relation to the hands is noticing when they go dormant. When the hands stop, illustrating and emphasizing, it is usually a clue to a change in brain activity, perhaps because of a lack of commitment and is cause for heightened awareness and assessment. Yeah, so like that's about this chapter. Yeah, so it's very important to see like hand movements, and I'm like I said, like this book is very interesting, and it's like things that I try to look for in my day to day. For me, so this is day 35. So for this week's update, physically, my feet are sore. This is just because of skateboarding, and it like I just feel the pain. But you know, I just have to get over it. Mentally, I felt like this week was testing me. Was kind of like challenging um, the way I react to situations that I'm not in control. And at the end of it, like if you're not in control, like if you have like no control over, like if you have no control over the weather, like it's okay. Like just not every circumstance is gonna go as planned, right? So the things that like where life was just like throwing me curveballs, what this week I've definitely been doing is breathing, doing a 4-7-8 rule, which is inhale for 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. This has helped me tremendously just to like, or to calm down and just like not overthink and not let my emotions take over, because you can't control everything, right? The only thing you can control is yourself. So for me, that's something this week I've been practicing, is just breathing. For today, man, skateboarding was really fun. Like I have actually been enjoying skateboarding, and it's just like I said yesterday, it's just a range of emotions, man. It's just like in the beginning, I get scared. Like today, like I was trying to do the Rocky to Fakie, and I was like, okay, like I got it yesterday, like I can get it today. No, it took me like 20 tries, maybe 20 to 50 tries, like until I finally got my first Rocky to Fakie. And I thought I was gonna go in there like, okay, I can do it. No, I was like, I tried and got scared, and it's just like, I was like, damn, like I just did it. So it was just a nice, like, it was just having fun, man. Like it was just seeing like, wow, like okay, like let me respect this trick. And then I was like getting angry of like, damn, like I just did it yesterday, come on, like figure it out. Then to like, all right, like bro, like you're learning, have fun. And then when I was talking to myself in a more positive manner, that's where I was getting the trick. And that's something like that today in Muay Thai was more about like flowing. When I first started doing Muay Thai, man, let me tell you, like anytime that I like did something wrong or like I did a mistake, like I would bring myself down, like, and I was just like not talking to myself nicely. It was just like, man, like relax. It's like it's not that deep. You're learning. And like now that what I've been practicing is just flowing, right? Just like, okay, like made a mistake, like all right, get the next one and just continue moving on. And that's something that I've been learning in Muay Thai, and I'm trying to practice more into my life, right? The same thing, that's the same, I guess, kind of hurdle I'm in with skateboarding, is where I'll get too hard on myself of like not landing a trick or not doing a trick, and I'm like I get angry. But then it's like, bro, relax, breathe, it's okay, you are learning. Like it's going to be frustrating at first, but like as long as you are committing, giving your 100%, like you're going to get it. So it's something for me, like I'm trying to work in all areas of my life. It's just like, it's okay, breathe, because it's like, for me, like I'm like my biggest supporter and biggest hater, right? I try to speak positive about myself and like bring me up, but then there's times where like I'll put myself in the dirt and just like, and I shouldn't be doing that, but it's just like I do that because I'm trying to get better, and that's just, I don't know, my way of thinking, like in getting better. But it's not the right way to do it. Like you should be speaking positive to yourself. So it's some things that I have been working on, and right now, like with skateboarding, it's just something I can be learning, is like to speak more positive about myself and be more supportive. So for this week's goals for skateboarding is pop shove it, like very slow, maybe like a half a push. trying to get a rocket to fakie on lock, and then do a moving ollie, but like pretty fast. Like, I'm talking about like 2 pushes fast, maybe even going down a ramp. Like, I'm trying to get some speed and actually like ollie and still be on the board. So that is the 3 things that I'm going to be doing this week. So pop shove, get that rocket to fakie on lock, and then a moving ollie with some real speed, because I'm trying to like get on top of a box at the lot, and I need some speed to get on it. After I get on it, then I eventually like learn to get off properly. But right now, gotta learn to just be going really fast and ollie. But yeah, today's day 35. Man, it's been a journey so far. But you know what, man? Like, even though like last week or this week, it wasn't like the best week, or life was testing me. But you know what? It's still a great week, man. Like, I'm alive, I'm breathing. I get to experience all these different emotions, and like, bro, it's great to like to be alive and to be able to breathe and to actually make a change. Like, bro, do you understand? Like, not many people can say that, to like actually want to change and to change for the better. So if you do, like, please, I'm telling you, push yourself daily. Appreciate each moment, because you never know what's your last. And bro, try to be the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Let's get after it. Have a good one.